What's up, Better Days? We're back at Couchville Lake, and just as promised, there's a dusting of snow everywhere out here. The thumbnail I likely used was my backyard. Just 30 minutes south of here, there is a half a foot of snow. But right up here, it's just a dusting. We've got a cold north wind, and I'm out here in 6.5 foot of water, and we're already marking some little suspended fish. I went to Big Charlie's and got some shiners, just because I wanted to see what we could do on a cold day with some shiners out here. I invested in a little dip net. This is a Eagle Claw floating dip net. It has a little handle that floats in the bucket, so I don't have to get my hands too cold. All right, let's throw him out behind the boat and just mosey over until we find some fish on this here fish finder. All right, let's deploy the anchor. All right, I installed this handy dandy, fantastical anchor trolley system. Now all I have to do, put a little line, a loop in my line. There we go. And now run this to the back of the boat. There we go. Put that in the cleat there. Zigzag cleat. Hold the line. All right, and just like that. All right, I got a couple different things I want to throw. I've got this 2-inch Berkeley minnow on a 1/8 ounce jig head. Definitely want to throw that out there. I don't have my net. I forgot my net. We're gonna catch big fish because I don't have my stinking net. There we go, first freaking cast. Nice. And we're gonna catch big ones today because I don't have my net. There'll probably be a few that get away at the boat. Feels like a nice crappie. Oh God, if that's a crappie, it's a big one. That's a bass. We're gonna have situations like this where they get away all day, because I'm going to have to swing them all into the boat. Okay, first cast bass on that 1/8 ounce jig. Uh-oh, something's going on with my shiner. I might need to get on that shiner. Look at that. Beautiful bass, largemouth. Fat. First cast. Cool. Let's throw these. Check it out. This caught me my trophy crappie. This yellow topped Bobby Garland with the white bottom. 16th ounce. 1/16 of an ounce jig head. I got 2 of these on. I like that setup. There we go, first cast. I thought there was some little crappie sitting over there. That don't feel like no little crappie. That feels like a good one. Okay. I want to keep some crappie. We'll see if he's 10. If he's 10, we'll hang on to him. And we'll try to get some crappie for dinner. Not quite 10. Okay, cool. So we've got right at 52 degrees water temperature on the surface. That was 57 yesterday. Big cold front came through, dropped it that much in one day. Now it's gonna drop a bunch more this week. We've got a lot of cold weather. So far, no takers on this shiner. Which is weird, because it's a shiner. I'm gonna take this split shot off. I had a tiny split shot on there just to kind of keep him down, but he might not need to be down. There we go, didn't miss him that time because he slurped it down. Now we know that one's not 10. There we go. That's a better fish. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. That's gonna be a keeper. Come on in here, buddy. There we go. Big one. Excellent. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's make sure, but I know it is. Close your mouth, Gooper. Yeah, he's almost 12. No, he won't. Ow, stuck me. There we go. Boing. Nice. I've been sitting here in 25 feet of water, and I might move over to a little shallower spot. All right, there we go. We're all flipped around in 13 foot of water. Cool. Let's drop this shiner in 13 foot of water and see if anything happens to him. There we go. Drop this right under the boat. About 6 feet. That works sometimes. Try these. Right up towards the shallow areas. Up there. To our left. There we go. There we go. Nice crappie. Fish number 12. Okay. There we go. Nice. He was close. Lucky number 13. There we go. Cool. So sitting here is nice because they're left of the boat up towards the shallow area, and they're also right out in front of me, which gives me a couple different schools to target to try to find some of the bigger ones. Let's get this 14th fish in. See what he looks like. Better. That school out there in front of us is better. Okay, hang on. There we go, keeper. I think this one's gonna be a keeper. I caught a fish on a shiner. It took a while. It's been out there a long time. That's a crappie. Cool. Of course. It's a nice fish. Nice fish. What have we got here? It come off. Doggone it. Maybe a hybrid. Oh, there's a fish on here. On this shiner. Nice one. Nice one. I had no idea I was just tying my line. Good fish. Feels like a catfish for sure. Definitely a catfish. We've got it on 8-pound test though, so it ain't going nowhere unless that hook comes out. Nice little catfish. Feels like a channel cat. And it is. It's a delicious channel cat. Wah, wah, wah. We hear you. Oh, beautiful fish. He's hooked right in the mouth. That's perfect. I was worried about it. Cool. Not a monster. And he's grinding them little fins at us. We hear you. Look at that guy. Perfect fish to eat. Perfect eater size. Oh, there we go. Somebody got that shiner already. He's got it. He's got it. Stuck him. Stuck him. That feels like a bass. That feels like Billy Bad Bass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good fight. Good fight. He's got my other fishing line. There we go. Cool. Now the shiners are starting to tear it up. It's really warming up. Look, it's 1 o'clock, 12:57. The sun's really hitting as hard as it's going to all day. And we've got our second largemouth bass. And he's a good one. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. 17 fish. Ow, ow, ow. Cool. Back on the crappies over here. Nice crappie. Angry crappie. Golly. No wonder it's jumping that much. It's not a crappie, it's another bass. Back-to-back bass. Cool. Nice. Largemouth. Boy, he's looking pretty. Looking good. There we go. That bass took it. Golly. Watch it be a crappie. I think the crappies are bass and the bass are crappies. Whatever. It's 18 fish on the day. Oh my. There we go. Now he's just a little short. There we go. Just make a slow roll. Get this 19th fish in here. Oh, it's a big one. We're gonna lose this one. No, we're not. That's another 12-incher. Awesome. Awesome. That's a super black crappie. He's definitely. He is so thin. What is wrong with this guy? Look at how thin this fish is. I have never seen anything like this in my life. I can't really show him off much to you guys. It looks like my other line's getting a bite, but his stomach is concave. And he's as paper thin down here as I've ever seen in my life. That's crazy. These bigger fish are having trouble getting enough food. There we go. Let's get this 20 fish in here. 20 fish in less than 2 hours, and it's a black nose crappie. It's a black nose crappie. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look at that black nose. So cool. 20 fish. Slow rolling jig. This is fun. Oh, another species. I don't know if we can count today. We're going over 10 or 12. That's not that don't look yellow. It may be a yellow bass that's just very pale. Oh, it's another species, you guys. That's our first white crappie. Bam. And the white crappie I catch out here tend to be a little bigger than the black ones. It's weird. Every time I catch a white one, it's like this. It's a nice size and it's a keeper. There we go. Boy, I gave it a little bit of speed, thinking it was getting near the bottom. I kind of picked it up a little quickly, and this thing smashed it. Fish number 22. Fish number 22. That crappie hit fast. It was still dropping. 23 fish. Cool. Boy, he's tiny though. I don't want to catch a whole bunch of those. Sweet. Don't think he goes 10, but that's okay. Got one on the shiner. Somebody's eating the shiner. Stuck him. Stuck him. 8-pound test too. Shouldn't lose him. We've got him on. Feels good. Feels like a good fish. Feels like a crappie. Maybe a catfish. Could be a little catfish. Could be a big crappie though. That'd be sweet. Let's see here. Oh, it's a bass. Okay. Oh, it's a big old patchy bass. Holy Apache bass. Look at this patched up bass. First of all, he's got that shiner down there. He was in the process of digesting that shiner. Let's get that out of there. Let me show you how I do this. I grab the bait first, whether it's a worm or whatever. I get it out of the way so I can see what I'm working with. And he's not hooked bad at all. It was actually just skin hooked right down there in the center. Look at him. Doggone, he's over a pound. And look at him. We'll call him Patches. He's got all these patches right up on top, right on the back, and right on his fin as well. What's up, Patches? He's got one on his gill plate there too. Hey, buddy. Look at you. Oh, he's got one on that fin right there as well. Cool. All right, Patches. We see you. Oh, he just chomped down. Oh. All right. Let's get him out of here. Is it a crappie? When they go under the boat like this, I think they're bass. Crappie never go under the boat. It's a giant bass. Oh my God. 26 freaking fish. This one's as big as a toad. He ate that little jig. This one's as big as a toad, you guys. We're just catching big old bass. Now, he's not all spotted up like that last one was, but he's got this slim body and huge head. Look how big his head is. 27, 28, I don't know. We're up there. It's 28 fish. 27, 28, something like that. It's a lot. We've caught a lot of fish. A lot of bass. Good bass. Just a little guy, but there we go. That time I stopped it and he thumped. Wow, absolutely thumped. On the stop. He swallowed it down. This shiner is moving. Oh, no wonder he's moving. He's in a fish's mouth. That's it. This shiner is moving. I've got a 30th fish here. Oh, man. Look at my thumb. Oh, my gosh. That's from not having my net. This is the thumb I have not been using. It's been holding my rod. This is the thumb I've been using to get all these fish in. All right. The wind has let down enough for us to pull up the anchor. And we can just kind of float around as opposed to having to sit in one spot. Let's throw about 15 feet of line out. Let it cruise behind the boat. There we go. We got us another keeper. Nice white crappie. These white crappies are keepers. Right hand. It's either right hand or left hand. You just got to set the hook. Oh, wow. That's a 5-inch crappie. My goodness, are they breeding in here? I guess so, because they're probably not stocking them this small. Well, maybe they are. They're probably stocking fingerlings. Nice. Ow, ow, ow. Good grief. There we go. Woohoo! There we go. Got one under the boat. 2-inch Berkeley minnow. Just under the boat. Number 41. Didn't even make me work for it. Just set the jig off the front of the boat and use your other lure. And there we go. Yep. They completely turned off. Boy, they were smacking this afternoon. Smacking, smacking, smacking. We had 3 hours of hot fishing in this cold, cold weather. This is Couchville Lake at Long Hunter State Park. I'm taking people out here for a wintertime special on Sundays and Mondays. I'll bring a kayak or canoe. We'll go out, we'll do 4 hours for $100. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.